ẹgbẹ́ tí bẹ̀lẹ̀ jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ wá wo ìran àti kíni kẹ́ ẹ fétí ló ń jayọ̀ wọ́n ní nǹkan yìí nǹkan mi yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan wa àti pé igi gogoro mọ́ gùn mi lójú àtòkèrè báyìí ni ẹ̀dá ti ṣe kíni ní ti wò ó kò síkú tí ó pa àgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ tá à ní bá po lórí ẹ̀ ìyẹn ní ayé àtijọ́ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ní í ṣe wípé n ó mójú mi débẹ̀ ẹnu ara la fi kọ́ máa jẹ àwọn abiyamọ rèé jákèjádò nílé lóko ní obìnrin nìkan ṣoṣo léyìí tí wọ́n ṣe ìwọ́de ìfẹ̀hónúhàn ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ní olúùlú Ògùn lábẹ́òkúta Abẹ́òkúta ni ìwọ́de yìí ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí wípé a ò fẹ́ mọ́ a ò fẹ́ ibi àdákẹ́ fọwọ́ ṣe kíni máa fojú kagi àjà ìlú kan bóbó ọkùnrin ò ṣe bí ọkùnrin obìnrin omidan ògún ọyàn mọ́ oúnjẹ méjì ti dẹ̀kan gidi gan ni síbẹ̀ àwọn Fúlàní tó ń jọba màálù ń joyè nílùú tó lọ́ba tó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ní ìjòyè gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yìí ni abiyamọ fi ẹ̀hónú ẹ̀ hàn kódà wọ́n délé alára wọ́n délé ajérò ọwọ́ ọ̀ràngún lè láṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́wọ́ gbà wọ́n léyìí tó jẹ́ wípé ìlú Abẹ́òkúta ní agbègbè bíi mélòó kan lónìí ọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ tíkẹ́tíkẹ́ ẹ wò ó ìkànnì Sambatis Radio TV náà débẹ̀ léyìí tá a bá wọn fún kìnnì tá a jọ rẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tá a jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ fojú ló ń jẹ ayọ̀ kẹ́ ẹ wo ìfẹ̀hónúhàn oníwọ́rọ́wọ́ léyìí tí àwọn abiyamọ ṣe láti òkè òkun àwọn kan wálé láti ìpínlẹ̀ míì àwọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ kódà Haúsá darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn tó jẹ́ obìnrin ẹ̀gbọ́ Ìgbò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ Yorùbá ń bẹ́ẹ̀ Mùsùlùmí ẹ̀sìn ìgbàgbọ́ ìṣẹ̀ǹbáyé ẹ má jà tara wa ìfẹ̀hónúhàn yìí ọ̀rọ̀ kì í síbẹ̀ ẹ̀yin náà gbọ́ Sambatis Radio TV lẹ́tí láǹfààní àti máa wo fọ́nrán fídíò ọ̀hún tẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ń gbọ́ owó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní kedere ẹnìkan ò lè pàfin lóyìnbó fún yín lẹ́gọ́fà ẹ mọ́ tẹ̀lé o Àbídèmí Yusuf náà lórúkọ mi kò yí padà èmi náà mọ̀ sọ̀kò ẹ̀rọ kó bóun lé ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń gé onímọ̀ nọ́mbí ní kíni ní kíákíá ní kánbákánmá ẹ wò ó fọ́nrán fídíò ọ̀hún rè ẹ wo bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ẹjọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹjọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹjọ́.
Àlè lọ sọ́dọ̀ mọ́ àwọn ọmọ yunifásitì wọ́n ti tọwọ́ sọ lọ sí gbòòrò àwọn ọkùnrin wọ́n ti fi yàwúyàwú ọmọ ti ń ta bàbá ọkọ ti ń ta aya ti ń ta ọkọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí ó ti sí wa ó ti dé góńgó ọrùn wa àwa abiyamọ obìnrin àwa jáde wípé káwá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ torí àmọ́ pé abiyamọ ti tilẹ̀ yín náà a dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé abiyamọ kì í gbọ́ ẹkún ọmọ ẹ̀ kó má tàti wèrè afẹ́fẹ́ bá wa tàti wèrè sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gbogbo àwọn mùsùlùmí gbogbo àwọn kìrìsìtẹ́nì gbogbo àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe à ń bẹ̀ yín ẹ̀yin bàbá wa wọ́n ti pa ògo ọ̀la wa wọ́n ti fẹ́ pa wọ́n tán àwọn òlà wọn fẹ́ gbójúlé ìgbà wo ni ìran ò ní parí ẹjọ́ màmá mi orí ìkúnlẹ̀ mo wà màmá mi ọmọ ọlájẹ ẹgbẹ́ máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún bàbá wa ẹ jẹ́ kó mọ ìyà tó ń jẹ wá obìnrin ló nílé obìnrin ló ní ìlú obìnrin ló gbóyún obìnrin ló fọmọ lọ́yàn obìnrin ló fọmọ sẹ́yìn káwá jẹ gbogbo ìyà yìí kájúmọ̀ wàá jọrọ ọmọ yẹn ìyá wa ẹ ṣe àdúgbò pé ẹgbẹ́ ìjọ wa àdúgbò lọ́wọ́ yín kiri gan ni àdúgbò rẹ̀ nìyí
ẹ jẹ́ ìyàwó ọmọ yìí
àdẹ fi jáde mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí gbogbo apátápátá mọ̀ náà ni ìnira ìlera tó wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ṣé ti oúnjẹ la fẹ́ sọ ni àbí ti ààbò ṣé ti iná la fẹ́ sọ ni àbí tẹ ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ àbí ti ìlera gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ ọgbẹ́ lọ́kàn àwa obìnrin nítorí pé obìnrin ló ń tolé obìnrin ló nílé obìnrin ló ní ìlú obìnrin ló ní ẹbí obìnrin kò síbi tí obìnrin ò bá sí tó máa tòrò àyè yẹn máa yọ́lẹ̀ pé kò sí àyè yẹn máa yọ́lẹ̀ yìí pé kò sí obìnrin níbì kan ìdí nìyẹn tí a fi sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ káwa abiyamọ apera wa lọ́kan léjì ìpè káwa abiyamọ ká jáde ká fi ẹ̀hónú wa hàn yàtọ̀ síyẹn nǹkan tó wá jẹ wá lọ́kàn jù òun ni ètò ààbò ká má lè lọ sóko ká má lè lọ sọ́jà wọ́n ń jí wa gbé wọ́n ń gbowó wọ́n jó ní fùfú gbé wọ́n ní kó lọ gbé 3 million wá bó ló ti fẹ́ rè tó bá ní 3 million tó bá tiẹ̀ ní 500,000 kò ní máa kiri fùfú gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yìí òun ló ń ṣe wá. Àwọn bàbá wa wọ́n á ṣá wọn mọ́ inú oko, gbàgùdá, àgbàdo, iṣu, gbogbo nǹkan tá a gbìn síbẹ̀ wọ́n á wá, wọ́n á wu, wọ́n á gé fún màálù lójú wa, a tún ní rí nǹkan kan ṣe sí i. Nǹkan táwa fúnra wa fi ìlágùn wa gbìn wípé ká lè rí jẹ, ó wá di nǹkan tí wọ́n fún ẹran jẹ lójú wa tá a tún lè gbọ́wọ́, a lè gbẹ́sẹ̀. Àwọn Fúlàní wọ́n máa fi AK-47 wọ́n máa fi da màálù, ṣùgbọ́n tán bá rí ìbọn ṣakabùlà lọ́wọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n ti dolè, tán bá rí lọ́wọ́ ọmọ Ìgbò wọ́n ti di tẹ́rọ́rìstì. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn Fúlàní láǹfààní láti gbé AK-47 fi máa da màálù tí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀, ó lè gbọ́ kò lè ṣe. Àwa ọmọ ẹ̀dá tó jẹ́ pé a lè fi ṣe ààbò fúnra wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó tún mú àwọn ọ̀gá DSS sọ pé ká dáàbò bora wa níbi tí nǹkan lè dé nìyẹn, wípé àwọn ò lè dáàbò bò wá tán. Ṣọlá kò gbọdọ̀ kú.
So why have you mobilized your people to this place?
Ìdí tí a fi wà níbí lénìí, the reason why we are here today is because of the hardship, the lack of security that we are facing, the poverty that we're facing in our country. So we mothers, we gather ourselves together to let our voice be heard.
What has happened?
Thank you. Yeah, it has been very, very difficult for people to go around and do their daily activities. For example, our fathers couldn't go to the farm anymore. Those that are able to go to the farm, the Fulanis are taking their cows there. They will destroy all the crops, and if the owner says anything, they kill them and nothing happens. Our mothers couldn't go to the farm anymore. They get kidnapped or get raped and then killed. Our sisters and brothers are facing the same thing. It has been very, very, very hard for somebody of 3 family to eat 3 times daily. Those that are even eating 3 times daily, they now find it difficult to have a day meal. One meal per day. It's been very, very difficult. We couldn't buy gari anymore. We can't afford rice. We can't afford to buy beans. So things are very difficult. Even pure water that used to be very cheap, that is easy for everybody to actually lay their hands on, is very difficult to buy now. So we want our governors, we want our president to please do something to it. The insecurity is the major thing. If there is time and safety and security for people to go to the farm and plant some things for them to harvest in few months' time and eat, there will be no poverty. There is poverty, high-rate poverty in Nigeria.
Why are you taking it upon yourself to spare this mission? Why?
Because I have family, I have friends, I have neighbors, I see what people are going through. Personally, I'm a women rights activist. I have some students that I'm sponsoring. I have elderly people that I'm looking after. I know how hard it is for them to survive. And these are things that our governors couldn't see except if you bring it up to them. These are things that our president couldn't see unless we bring it up to them. And that is why I take it upon myself and the rest of the mothers that are here today to let our voice and the voiceless people be heard.
Okay, specifically, what are you telling President Tinubu and Governor Ipinle?
I'm pleading to President, our father, President Tinubu, to please find a solution to the lack of security, the insecurity that is happening and is growing rapidly in this country. We want you to please put an end to it. You have the power, you have the capacity, you have everything that it takes to put an end to the insecurity within this country.
We also want you to empower our youth. Majority of the parents, they borrow money to send them to university. They borrow money, they sell their properties to make sure their children have education so that they can have a better future. But at the end of the day, after graduating, there is no job. Most of our youth have become touts. Some of them have become drug users. Most of the females have become prostitutes. Even the females as young as 12 years old taking hard drugs. I can tell you how many calls I get in a week about hard drug and drug abuse rehab. I have a rehabilitation center for stroke survivors, but people misunderstand and call for drug addict rehabilitation. And if I have to count how many people, is really heart-wrecking and heartbroken to see the numbers of our youths that are facing this problem. Some of them are the only kid in the family, and the family will watch them go down the drain to the extent of committing suicide. When I was young, I've never heard of a Nigerian committing suicide, but this is something that is very common among our youth today. We want our president to please. We are begging and pleading. We are women, and that is why we come out, because there's nobody in this life, there is no existence without a mother. We are good mothers, and we have come to you as a mother, for you as a father to do something for us. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but the major one is the insecurity. Our kids couldn't travel from Lagos to Ogun State and be safe. They can't travel from Ogun State to Oyo State and be safe. They get kidnapped, they get raped, they get killed. We want all this to stop. We want to be able to go to the farm and plant our crops and harvest it to put food on the table for our family. We want our loved ones, our elderly people, our retired parents to go to the hospital and get proper medical checkup and medical support. We want our children that are going to schools, we want them to graduate and get a better job.
Right.
These are the things we want from our president.
Your name is once again.
My name is Yafi Shola Kogbodoku.
Okay, who are these kidnappers that you know about? Are they the Fulani?
The kidnappers, as we know, I'm not going to say 100% Fulani, because we have seen of other tribes as well, but I can say 98% Fulanis.
Thank you. What is the name of your group? I don't know.
We actually don't have a group. We just gather ourselves, women, mothers, yes, Abiyamo, yes, and we have
Within Ogun State.
yes, sir.
kàn sí wa ní Sanfatis FM lónìí lágbọ́n tẹ́ ń tàn fàyè gbọ́ ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé síwájú sí i ẹ pè tàbí kẹ́ WhatsApp +447 946 212 160 Sanfatis FM òkè láyé tí wá.